I don't know about you guys, but every now and then I'll go on the Amazon and see if there's some new fun things to be found, and usually I find them, of course, after a while. But I wanted to show you some books that I've recently ordered for kids. They're more of the interactive books, they're nonfiction kind of things, and I wanted to share those finds with you in an Amazon book haul. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet and welcome back. We are talking about Amazon books, things that I've recently found on Amazon that I wanted to share with you that I thought were pretty cool. But first, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe because we do educational activities for kids, ideas and inspirations to learn through play, and of course I got to show you some materials in order to do those things. I was on Amazon and I found a whole bunch of new things that, or at least new to me, they could be completely not new to anybody else, but I wanted to share my finds with you. So here is just kind of a mini Amazon book haul. So you're probably gonna have to excuse my randomness and book choices for this one, you guys. I was on Amazon, I was looking for things that were unique and different, and some of the ones that I came across I ended up buying. This one has been a favorite. It's called How to Draw and includes a dry erase pen over here. It's spiral bound. This comes from the Pretty Book series. If you have never done a pretty book from the Pretty Book series before, you are missing out. I've actually mentioned this series a long time ago in a previous book haul because they are so well done, and I'm so surprised that the series has grown to what it is. So this is a how to draw book, but it's a dry erase book. And so the pages are a little bit thicker and they're made of a special material that you can use markers on, and there's all kinds of things you can color in. But what's fabulous about this is it goes step by step on how to draw. Like here's the first one, it's a fish. It tells you step by step by step by step, and then you can draw it here and in the bottom and color it in as well. And then you can have variations on it with the pictures over here, and it goes through flowers and basic drawings and ducks and things like that. I like this because of the do-over factor. I've gotten draw books before which are fabulous, but this one you just redo and erase on here, and I like that because my girls can reuse it. Perfect for traveling, for putting in a restaurant kit, or for taking with you on a long trip. I do like, you know, using paper every now and then, but you could also use paper with if you want. I just love it. I think it's so adorable, and lots of different items to draw, both that would appeal to boys and girls, which is super important, I think, as well, for all of the different interests that are out there with your kids. So I really do like this one. And I'm going to put all of the links down in my Amazon store too, so if you're interested in checking them out, seeing what they're about, you can go to that directly. That will be in the description box. This is also a pretty book. P-R-I-D-D-Y is how you spell it. I am actually not happy that it's for girls. They had some other ones too, but it is a seek and find book. This one's probably for maybe your preschooler, your early preschooler, and you find all of the items. It tells you what the items you need to find here around the border. I like that it's colorful. I like that it's really vibrant and fun to look for these items. Seek and finds are really great for those little minds to be looking and trying to distinguish these items from there. And then they also have numbered things here, so there's a counting element involved as well. Definitely a fun find, and they had several different versions of these. So if you don't have a girl and you don't want the girl one, there could be a different one that might spark your child's interest. This one has a hardcover on it as opposed to the spiral bound as well. I have to admit, I thought this book was going to be much bigger than it came. And look, it's like the size of my hand, but that's okay. It's pocket size. This one's called What's Different. It's super pocket size. Like literally you could put it in your pocket, but I still like it. Inside it's got What's Different puzzles. So you'll look at one picture and then compare and contrast it to the other pictures. And then it will tell you how many things are different. Once again, this is like looking for similarities and differences, visual scanning, kind of checking out and finding what is different in each picture. Perfect size for the restaurant kit again, and for traveling or putting in your purse and taking it with you. It has the answers in the back too if something is too difficult. This reminds me totally of the ones that you would find in a highlights magazine, but it was really affordable. Plus you could color them too if you wanted to. It kind of serves like a coloring book if you have a coloring child in your house. I had no idea these books existed until just recently, and I'm so glad that I found them. This one is called Build It. There's several different types out there, and they're made to go with Legos. And if you're like me, our house is drowning in Lego sets. but I wanted some inspiration other than what the set was originally intended for to build other things, because you can do so much with Legos. Sometimes your kids just need a little inspiration, you know, just kind of a little bit of push or an ideas. So that's what this book is. There's all kinds of different things in here. Animal safari, living room, pond in a park, and there's tons more of these in the kit too, or on Amazon too, excuse me. But here's an example. Here's a giraffe. So it tells you what it's going to look like. And then down here, it tells you all the materials that you're going to need. So you can pull these. And these are the basic blocks that you probably already have. Or you could get just a basic Lego set too, and they'll have the pieces in there. And then it tells you step-by-step instructions, what to do. This is kind of like beginning STEM here. So following these directions, adding on, you're looking at the visual elements and building. I love Legos for this. And then you can do a zebra, and it goes on. I mean, the whole book, let me show you here. Look at this. Tons of pages of what they want to build. And they can develop their own little city or go from there, or just build individually. And I like that they're not super complicated. So my kids are 5 and 6 right now. My 6-year-old would probably be able to handle something more complicated, but my 5-year-old needs these little simple projects to do to feel like she's accomplished something. Sometimes with the larger sets, she gets super frustrated because it's not complete and it takes a long time to do. These are easy. These are simple, 5-minute projects, 10 minutes, depending on your skill level, for her to do on her own. So there's tons of these on Amazon. I'm going to put these in my store for sure, because I think everybody should have this if they have Lego sets. It's just a no-brainer. This last one is purchased for a gift because it's for a little bit of an older child, probably the 2nd grader or up. First of all, can we just sit here and play with this little glitter front? These are so popular right now. I don't know what it is about these glitter sequence things. When you rub them one way, they change shape or color, and then you rub them the other way and they change back. It's everywhere. If you haven't seen these, it's just a thing now. But anyway, that's on the front of the book, so that in itself is a little bit fun. But this is from American Girl series, and it's called Starring Me. This series has a whole bunch of growing up things. Once again, this is girl specific. Inside it's a journal, and I really, really liked it. One, that it's hardcover, but two, because it has so many different things that you could fill in. Every girl should have something like this just to keep track, and then just keep on doing it every other year or every year to see how you've changed. Looking back at these journals is so much fun as a teenager, as an adult, just to see your growth and to see what your thought process was. So some of the activities in here ask about your likes, your interests, or things that you're maybe thinking about at that age, your preferences, who your favorite music star is, all that kind of stuff you would record in here, kind of like a slam book. The slam books we used to do when we were younger and in grade school. I think this is an amazing start to just journaling, kind of like a step for actually doing full-on journals with blank pages. So it kind of has a lot of fun inspirations that you can draw and doodle and color on. So this is American Girl Starring Me. Love this a lot. I was looking through it the other night, and I wanted to do it, quite honestly. Maybe I should get one for me. I really like this idea, and it makes a perfect gift too. And now I need your help, because I'm always looking for new things to do with my kids. Make sure if you have found something great on Amazon, or a book, or something that I need to know about, you leave a comment down below, because your advice is always the best advice. Even on Instagram, you guys always give me some really good ideas on Instagram too. Make sure to click subscribe to see more videos like this, and give me a thumbs up to show your love.